A very good morning to one and all present here. I'm Tanusha from 5th SEM BCA MC for today, and it's my absolute honor to welcome you all to the national level hackathon organized by Department of Computer Science, the National Degree College, Jayanagar. This is the platform where bright minds come together to ideate, innovate, and implement solutions that can shape tomorrow. Thank you all for being part of this incredible journey. As we begin today's program, I kindly request all the participants and guests to please rise for the college prayer. I now invite volunteers to sing a prayer.
ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्र रुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामदाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः नमस्ते सतेते जगत्कारणाय नमस्ते जिते सर्वलोकाश्रयाय नमो दैततत्त्वाय मुक्तिप्रदाय नमो ब्रह्मणे व्यापिने शाश्वताय त्वमेकं शरण्यं त्वमेकं वरेण्यं त्वमेकं जगत्पालकं स्वप्रकाशं त्वमेकं जगद्धातृपात्रप्रहर्तृ त्वमेकं परं निष्कलं निर्विकल्पं वयं त्वं स्मरामो वयं त्वं भजामः वयं त्वं जगत्साक्षिरूपं नमामः सदेकं निराळं निराळं भविष्यं भवां बोधिपोतं शरण्यं प्रजामः योगप्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्ता सञ्जीवयज्ञकिलशक्तिधरस्वताम्नाम् अन्यान् सहस्रश्रवणश्रवणध्वजादीन् प्राणा नमो भगवते पुरुषाय सुभ्यं त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव सर्वे च सुखिनः सन्तु सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्.
Before we dive into the event, let us invoke the blessings of the Almighty. I now invite Nayana to present an invocation song.
ಓಂಕಾರನಾದ ಪ್ರಿಯ ಹೇ ಗಣಪ ಓಂಕಾರನಾದ ಪ್ರಿಯ ಹೇ ಗಣಪ ಸಾಕಾರ ವಂದನೆ ಹೇ ಗಣಪ ಓಂಕಾರನಾದ ಪ್ರಿಯ ಹೇ ಗಣಪ ಧಿಮಿ 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 ನಾಟ್ಯ ಸ್ವರೂಪ ನಿನಗಿದೋ ಅರ್ಪಣೆ ಭಕ್ತಿಯ ಧೂಪ ಹೇ ಪ್ರಭೋ ನಿನಗಿದೋ ನಮ್ಮ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಹೇ ಪ್ರಭೋ ನಿನಗಿದೋ ನಮ್ಮ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಓಂಕಾರನಾದ ಪ್ರಿಯ ಹೇ ಗಣಪ ಸಾಕಾರ ವಂದನೆ ಹೇ ಗಣಪ ನಗುಮೊಗದಿಂದ ಜಗವನ್ನು ನೋಡುತ್ತ ಮಂದಹಾಸದಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಳಿತಿಹ ದೇವ ಅಭಯ ಹಸ್ತವ ನೀಡಿ ಚೈತನ್ಯ ನೀಡುವ ಭವ್ಯ ಮೂರುತಿ ಹೇ ಗಣನಾಥ ಧಿಮಿ 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 ನಾಟ್ಯ ಸ್ವರೂಪ ನಿನಗಿದೋ ಅರ್ಪಣೆ ಭಕ್ತಿಯ ಧೂಪ ಹೇ ಪ್ರಭೋ ನಿನಗಿದೋ ನಮ್ಮ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಹೇ ಪ್ರಭೋ ನಿನಗಿದೋ ನಮ್ಮ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಓಂಕಾರನಾದ ಪ್ರಿಯ ಹೇ ಗಣಪ ಸಾಕಾರ ವಂದನೆ ಹೇ ಗಣಪ. ಸಡಗರದಿಂದ ತೋರಣ ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಭಕ್ತಿ ಭಾವದಿ ದೀಪವ ಹಚ್ಚಿ ಪಂಚಕಜಾಯದ ನೈವೇದ್ಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಕರ್ಪೂರದಾರತಿ ನಿತ್ಯವು ಬೆಳಗಿ ಜಯ ಜಯ ಎನ್ನೋಣ ಗಣಪಗೆ ಪೂಜೆಯ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಜಯ ಜಯ ಎನ್ನೋಣ ಗಣಪಗೆ ಪೂಜೆಯ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಶರಣು ಶರಣು ಗಣಪ ಶರಣು ಶರಣು ಬೆನಕ. ಶರಣು ಶರಣು ಗಣಪ ಶರಣು ಶರಣು ಬೆನಕ. ಓಂಕಾರನಾದ ಪ್ರಿಯ ಹೇ ಗಣಪ ಸಾಕಾರ ವಂದನೆ ಹೇ ಗಣಪ. ಓಂಕಾರನಾದ ಪ್ರಿಯ ಹೇ ಗಣಪ ಹೇ ಗಣಪ ಹೇ ಗಣಪ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Thank you for that soulful prayer. May today's event be blessed with knowledge, collaboration, and innovation. To formally welcome our guests and participants, I now invite Principal Dr. C. Vijay Lakshmi Ma'am to deliver the welcome address.
Very good morning to the Honorable Chief Guest, dignitaries on the dais, esteemed mentors, judges, faculty members, students, and my dear participants. For the very first time, the National Degree College, Jayanagar, is hosting a 24-hour national level hackathon, Hackademia 2025, with the theme Open Innovation. A total of 50 teams across the country are participating in this event. This is actually a historic moment in the history of National College, Jayanagar. I deem it a privilege to welcome you on behalf of the management and National Degree College, Jayanagar. First of all, I extend a warm welcome to our beloved President of N.E.S of Karnataka, Dr. N. Subrahmanya. Thank you very much for being with us today, sir, on this momentous occasion. I am delighted to have with us today Sri V. Manjunath, Associate Vice President of National Education Society of Karnataka. We are very honored and privileged to have with us today Sri Suresh Narasimha, the managing partner and co-founder of Co-Create Ventures, a venture capital firm specializing in turnaround investments, supporting startups not just with funding but also with active management and executional support. Unlike the traditional investors, with a strong focus on students' entrepreneurship, Co-Create has already invested in 28 plus student-led startups, of which nearly 60% are female co-founders. Many of these are transitioning successfully into revenue-generating businesses. Hearty welcome to you, sir. We are very proud to collaborate with Hack with India to make this event happen. We are very happy to have with us today Mr. Garv Vinayak. He is a BCA student with a passion for artificial intelligence, data analytics, and technology innovation. He is currently in his first year. He is developing a strong foundation in programming, software development, and problem solving while actively exploring AI and data-driven applications. A significant part of Garv's journey is his role as core team member at Hack with India, one of the country's largest student-driven technology communities. Hack with India brings together innovation, developers, and creators from across the nation to collaborate through hackathons, workshops, and tech initiatives. As a part of the core, Garv contributes to event strategy, mentorship, coordination, and community building, helping to empower students nationwide to turn their ideas into impactful projects. Hearty welcome to you, Gav. We have with us today Mr. Achyuta Anantamurthy. He is a seasoned professional whose expertise spans blockchain, cybersecurity, and Web 3.0, making him a recognized pioneer in driving decentralized innovation. He is widely regarded as a global technician known for building excellence in IT governance, workforce development. One more significant thing that I would like to share with you all is Mr. Achyuta Anantamurthy is our alumni, esteemed alumni. Give him a big round of applause. My sincere welcome to you, sir. And he is going to be one of the judges to value the projects and providing feedback. We appreciate your time and expertise in judging all these projects, sir. We have with us today Harshita Batra. She is currently working as an AI engineer at UST Global through Philips. She is going to be the mentor for this hackathon. I request Harshita to come on the stage. Just ask one of them. Srivatsa, give her this. Give her a rose. She is Harshita Batra. We also have with us today Ankit Kumar Rai. He is a final year computer science engineering student at Chitkara University. Please come on the stage, Ankit Kumar. Just give him a rose. You. We are very happy to have with us today Vaibhav MN. He is a computer science student at JSS Science and Technology University. My heartfelt welcome to all the mentors who are going to volunteer their time and expertise to guide the participants throughout the hackathon. A warm welcome to Dr. Jayadevappa, Principal of Dr. H.N. National College of Engineering, Professor Mamata, Principal of National PU College on this momentous occasion. Hearty welcome to you, sir and madam. I extend a warm welcome to Professor Cheluvappa, College Council Secretary of National Degree College, Jayanagar. I would like to welcome Professor T.S. Asha, Convener of Hackathon and Head of the Department of Computer Science on this occasion. We are thrilled to have the participants from various states who have come here to ideate, code, and build solutions that can make a difference. I wish all the participants all the very best. Let's all make this hackathon a memorable and productive one. May this 24 hours be a journey of learning, collaboration, and innovation. Last but not the least, a special welcome to the core team led by Student Coordinator Srivatsa and all the volunteers of BCA who really, and also engineering, who worked hard behind the scenes to make this a reality. Your effort in planning, coordinating, and executing this event is highly appreciated. Thank you one and all. Have a great learning ahead.
I would like to welcome our beloved principal, Dr. C. Vijay Lakshmi ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for your warm welcome and for setting the tone for the day. To symbolize the dispelling of darkness and the spreadness of knowledge, let us commence the event with lightening of the ceremonial lamp. I request our dignitaries on stage to kindly proceed with the lightening of the lamp. Thank you, dignitaries. May this light inspire brilliance in every idea born today. Innovation is fueled by insight, and we are privileged to have with us a visionary in tech space. It's my honor to invite Sri Suresh Narasimha, entrepreneur and mentor, founder of Co-Creative Ventures, to share his thoughts with us. Let us welcome him with a big round of applause.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಆ್ಯಂಕರ್ ಮಿಸ್ ನಾನು ಅಲೋಮ್ನಿ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಹೈಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಗೆ, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ವಿ ಆರ್, ಐ ಮೀನ್ ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಸ್ ಅಗ್ರಿ ವಿತ್ ದಟ್. ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಈಸ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್. ಸೊ ಮೊದಲು ಎಲ್ಲ ಗುರುಗಳಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಹೇಳಿ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಟುಡೇ ಈಸ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್, ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಹೈಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್. ನಾನೊಬ್ಬನೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಪ್ರಾಬಬಲಿ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಪ್ರಾಬಬಲಿ ಲುಕ್ ಅಟ್ top 100 personalities whom the state has produced, at least 10-15% will be associated with this institution, right? So, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, right? So, I will tell you what I do. Probably that's more relevant to you guys than to give you any preach, right? So, I have been an entrepreneur for last 25 years, right? Since I passed out of engineering, only thing that I have done is building product startups in this country, right? Some successful, many failures, right? But great learning. That's what I've been doing, right? So there are few things that some of you might be aware of, right? So yes, Jana, how many of you are caught by traffic police and got the receipt? Don't lie, we have the data. Receipt. Mobile message, okay? I mean, now it's only mobile message, right? That's done by us, right? When we started 2008, that's one of the stuff that we started, right? How many of you heard of Monkey Box? Right? The fresh food which used to get delivered to your schools, right? That was my startup. How many of you are aware of Just Books here? Just Books, which is the library chain, right? I own Just Books, right? So I own, these are some of the things that probably you know, right? But okay, I mean, I have been building technology startups. I have 20 plus patents from USPTO, etc. I was doing a lot of work. But one of the biggest pain that most of the entrepreneurs or investors in this country have is why we don't have Google, why we don't have Dell, why we don't have Microsoft, why is that we don't have something like Apple or Qualcomm in this country, right? That's the stuff that pains a lot of people. But I have a question for you, those who are in Hackathon. What's common between Microsoft, Facebook, Dell, Google, right? Some of these companies. What's the commonality between all these companies? Any guess? Innovation, okay? You should have energy, or you are in Hackathon, shout. At least today is not you are not sitting in class. Yeah. Any other answers? What's common between Microsoft, Dell, Facebook, Google? Indians, what? This one. CEOs are Indians. Very good. Part of my answer. Very good. Okay. Other? Okay. All these companies were started by students when they were in college, right? All these companies were started by students who were in this college, right? In fact, most of the great companies are in US are started by people who are less than 25 years of age. In fact, many of them are less than 21 years of age. Agree? How many of you have seen this movie, Social Network? How many of you have read Steve Jobs' biopic? How many of you have read Steve Jobs, this one, right? How many of you have read Road Ahead by Bill Gates? You should go and read, right? So, of course, I have to promote you to read books because I have just books, right? So, most of these companies were started by students when they were in college. A. B. Today most of them are headed by Indians, or majority of their staff will this one. The insight that I had was, if Indians can go there and build the amazing startup, why can't we do it here? Is the question, right? And we believe the time has arrived, right? So today, India is in a tremendous position to build amazing startups, amazing innovations from India for many reasons. I don't get to the details, but there is enough work that has happened. There is enough capital available in the country, and there are enough customers who are ready to pay, because of which we can build great startups in India, right? It's a time. Yes or no? How many of you believe that we can build the great startups from India? And how many of you want to build? How many of you want to build today? Right? So, okay, I will tell you, I'll give you a tip. Last 3 years, I must have worked with around 100 student teams, right? And in fact, we have funded around 40 of them, right? Lot of them have gone ahead and raised, we invest 2 crore in each startup, right? There are companies which have raised 20 crore, 30 crore. There are companies which have done ICO, right? So many startups, right? All these are student startups, right? We only focus on startups by the students, but who are working on something in deep tech. So we have learned few things. I will ask you a question, right? How many of you believe that as soon as you pass out, there is a job waiting for you in the market? Or how many of you feel that there is going to be a challenge to find the right job for you? How many of you feel it's not going to be very easy to find a job? Rise your, energy, man. You are in hackathon. Right? Okay. The question is, what is the skill set that you need to get a job? Any answers?
Depends on the company.
Generally, what is, you can't plan for the company, you are studying. What are the skill sets that you need to have so that you have better chances of finding a job?
Currently, cybersecurity in AI.
Cyber security and AI.
Generative AI.
Okay. Next. Any others?
Good communication skills.
Good communication skills. Okay.
Problem solving skills.
Very good. Very good.
A good networking.
Good networking. Okay.
Logical thinking.
Logical thinking. Very good. I am getting much better answers than the usual stuff that I get to hear.
Being consistent.
Being consistent. That's only good enough for you to be a boyfriend, man. Sorry, I'll come back to you. Good.
Being resourceful.
Being resourceful. Okay. I'm not going to ask you back the questions because we'll not. So there are answers, right? I don't want to get a lot of stuff that you are talking about. For example, communication skills is being disrupted because anyway you will use ChatGPT to write your emails today, right? Gen AI, prompt engineering is dead. If that's what someone has told you, it's important. Prompt engineering is dead. Gen AI, if you are a user of Gen AI, you will have zero value in the market because even kids are using, right? What do you do in Gen AI, right? Cyber security tools are changing every day, right? Today morning I was sitting with, just before I came here, I was sitting with ACP Crime in Bangalore, right? So he says, you are talking about government. He says, Suresh, tools that we were using 6 months back have become outdated. How can we continue to invest in all these tools, right? If you say cyber security, right, the important is what do you do in cyber security, right? So the answer is only one thing, right? In fact, that's what I'm coming back and tell you, and I always do this session as how to do 10x to your careers. How do you make your career valued by 10x? There is only one answer here. If you ask me, right? So a lot of people come and tell me what should I study so that I'll get a job. Today, no one knows the answer. Don't go and ask them, right? Do you learn AI? I mean, you want to learn AI. What do you want to learn in AI? What programming language you want to do, right? In cyber security, what tool that you should get, right? So, or is it okay, just okay to have a great communication skills and networking skills? All these are necessities but not sufficient, right? Probably the answer is in one of the great answer that I got, which is into problem solving, right? Human beings, even after 20 years, will have problems, one problem or the other. I'll give you some examples of interesting problems. There is a student of your age who is around 20 years now. He is building a startup to motivate young girls to get married, right? This is a problem that we couldn't think of. 5 years back, all girls are looking at me like, why the hell that guy is doing this, right? So, because today the problem in the society is most of the girls don't want to get married, right? So, I mean, that's a problem which was not existed probably 10 years back. Today, that's a big problem, right? So, whatever the reason, I will not get into this, but this particular boy is trying to solve that problem. And he's solving it with a very, very deep AI modeling. He's equating this into risk mitigation and he's building a startup. So the reason why I gave these examples is, irrespective of the technology changes happen, irrespective of the challenges that someone like Trump imposes on us, or in spite of challenges that AI brings to us every day, right? What remains common across the universe is we'll continue to have one or the other problems. Sometimes it could be basic education, sometimes it could be higher education, sometimes it could be getting basic internet access, sometimes it could be addressing the cyber security challenges, right? The kind of problem that you face, the challenges will change, but what remains is the need for solving that problem, right? That always remains there, right? If you are able to identify a problem and solve it very well, your career is always safe, and that's 10x. But the question is, how do you say that you have the problem solving skills? How do you demonstrate your problem solving skills? Any ideas? Any quick ideas? Raise your hands. How do you demonstrate your problem solving skills?
By showcasing our projects.
Okay. Okay. So, I mean, pretty much the answer, right? Just focus on building amazing projects. Pick up a problem, pick up a domain, right? You may like healthcare, you may like education, you may like energy, you may like traffic in Bangalore, right? Or you may pick up mental wellness, right? You may pick up manufacturing. You may pick up sustainability, right? Pick up any domain, start picking up the problems and solving them, right? The only way people will understand you have necessary skill going further is the kind of projects that you have built when you are in campus, right? And there is no better time to build some amazing stuff outside the campus. I'll come to you in, madam, how much time I have? Another 2-3 minutes? Okay. So, right. So, the best thing that you can do as students is build amazing projects, right? This is what we do, right? When we fund, all that we tell them is we do minus a lot of stuff. All that we tell students is, first pick up a very complex problem, right? Don't pick up something which is very simple enough. Pick up problem that others think we can't solve them, right? Pick up problem which is very hard. Pick up a problem for which you need to go and study 20 things that you don't know here, because no one is going to judge you or ask you, right? Pick up a problem and solve it, right? And think that you are building a startup. Don't think that you are building a project. Think that you are building a startup. Think that you are building a business. Think that you are solving the problem of the world, right? I can assure you, the least that can happen to you is you'll get a better job, better salary, right? There is a saying, startups can fail. How many of you know that startups can fail? How many of you think startups is risk? Right? Yeah, startups is risk. But you know what? Startups can fail. In fact, most of the startups fail. But what won't fail is the entrepreneur. If you launch a startup, right? only thing that can happen to you is you will get a better job at better salary. If the startup fails, if startup succeeds, of course, there is no, you will get pretty much whatever you want to get in your life, happiness, money, etc., etc., right? So, it's my suggestion to all the students is, pick up a problem, think that that's your startup, and spend your 1, 2, 3, 4 years solving that problem. By the time if your placement season starts, you decide whether you want to go and build a startup or whether you want to go and get a job. In either case, you will be a winner. You are far, far better placed than anyone else in your class. Right? This is the only tip that I'll give you. Just go pick up your problem and go and solve this, own that up, and you'll build an amazing startups. Right? There are a lot of things happening in the country today, right? So if you want to build a startup, you'll get support, you'll get funding, right? So we fund only student entrepreneurs, deep tech entrepreneurs, right? From the idea stage, we'll support them. I compete with 5 funds. There is so much of capital, there is so much of opportunity, there is so much of support structure available for each and every entrepreneur. If you are not building a startup, if you are not picking up a project and building in this country now, probably you will never be able to, right? I will tell you the best, some of the advantages that you have as students to build a startup. A, you think fresh. The chances that you will get funding today or the chances that you will build next unicorn is much better than the chances of any of us, of course, not this guy. The chances that you guys will build a unicorn is much better than any of us building the unicorn. Many reasons. A, you think fresh. The kind of problems that you know is not even what we are aware of. How many of you believe that your parents can't understand you? Don't lie. Right? Because parents can't understand you. That's a reality. Right? So the kind of problems that you know is much, much different from the kind of problems that we even understand. So you have better chances of building the companies for the future. Right? So I was telling, in your college, right, whether you are engineering or BCA or whatever it is, if you want someone who understands physics very well, it's just a, let's say, shout away in your canteen. Go and look at in the companies that we invest in or the big corporations, to find someone who understands physics is so tough now. Right? Or you think of a problem which requires mechanical engineer, electrical engineer, electronics engineer or computer science, which is pretty much common in pretty much manufacturing related solution that you are thinking of. Right? So the kind of exposure that is available in the college is much better than what's available in the industry. Right? So some of you, if you are not doing, you should do that. Right? Some of you are understand reading papers, right? Research papers. Go and talk to some of your brothers in the colleges. They don't even know how to do that. The skill sets, the network that you have when you are in college is much better than what is available in the industry. In fact, I keep saying that to all the principals. It's not academics which has to follow industry. It has to be other way around. Industry has to follow academics, because brightest of the talent that we have in this country is sitting inside the schools and colleges. So if you can't build a team now, if you can't spot a problem now, if you can't build it and you don't have anything to lose, probably at the cost of few visits to pub or few hangouts, if you decide to build a startup, right, I can assure you, A, it will build you a much better career, and probably that's a much better service to the nation than what many of us are doing. And 3, I can assure you that you will be a lot more happier person, right? And you will be a real hero, right? Real hero on the campus and off the campus. So again, wishing you guys all the best. Try building a startup when you are in campus. This is the easiest thing you can do and probably the best thing that you can do. Thanks, Atta.
Thank you, sir, for those eye-opening and thought-provoking insights. I'm sure our participants are already brimming with ideas. Now I would like to request Shri V. Manjunath, Associate Vice President, N.E.S. of Karnataka, to address the gathering.
Good morning to everyone present here. The president of today's function, Dr. Subrahmanya, the chief guest, Shri Suresh Narasimha, the judge, Achyuta Anantamurthy. I am very happy to say that today's chief guest and the judge and some of the mentors, they are all the students of a national college, national high school. And this institution has, in 107 years, has produced number of officers, judges, politicians, and entrepreneurs. And in every part of life, they are really shining. And most of the times, we used to have the programs under the auspices of the Bengaluru Science Forum. I am very, very happy that National Degree College have really come up with this Hackademia program. And there is such an amount of interest among the students. And I was told more than 50 institutions are participating, not only from Bengaluru, from all over India. Next week, we have a Gauri and Ganesha festival. And this program today, the 24 hours Hackathon, is like a Shivratri for you. 24 hours, really slog and do your best. And I want every one of you to come out very successfully. And I am sure all the children here will give a very tough time to the judges to select who has to be awarded. And that is the motto you have to have in this 24 hours of this Hackademia program. Giving my own example, my mentor at the age of 8 was Dr. Narasimha. All along, he used to push me on every occasion and say that, Manata, you only can do it. If you cannot do it, no other person can do it. This is the type of thing which he used to keep on telling me. And that used to ring in my mind every time there used to be a proper problem or there should be some task before me. And that particular thing really brought me to such glory in the life, whether my services in Bharat Earthmovers Limited for 20 years, or when I started my own factory in 1983, a small CNC workshop, doing components of very high precision and supplying to the core industries like the hydraulics sector, the aircraft, spacecraft, and all the things. So what is very important is your total dedication. Unless you have dedication, and it is very difficult. First thing is dedication to work. And once you get number of opportunities, but you should always choose the right thing and right opportunity, and so that you really shine. See, many of the people you are seeing, they were giving example for Google and other people, and even Infosys, all these people. They are all came up with a right time, right presence. Like that, you also will get a right time, and your presence there will be very important. And I am sure this type of motivation which the National College, Basungudi, Jainagar is providing you to really come out and show your excellence in your entrepreneurship, creating you to become really a good entrepreneur is something which I feel very proud of this institution. Today, Probably I am the second oldest in this auditorium after our president, Dr. Subrahmanya. I really feel very young amongst the company of you children here. Everyone is budding with so much of enthusiasm. And tomorrow afternoon, I really want to see most of you lifting the trophy or whatever is the prizes you are getting out of your good work. One or two things as a old man I want to tell you is, first thing is, one has to be very honest. Your honesty, integrity, and trust in yourself. You must have full trust in yourself, and you must be honest, and you must be really trustworthy. This is the one which really take you a very long way in your life. So, my sincere advice to you is, don't see only money and other things. Have a high morality and try to have a very good place in the society so that people respect you for your honesty, integrity, your dedication, and your self-sacrifices. With these few words, I really bless each and every one of you to really do well and not only get laurels in this particular competition. I want you to, every one of you, to have a very successful life. God bless you all. Bye.
Thank you so much, sir, for the motivating. May I, upon request, Dr. Subrahmanya, Honorable President, the National Education Society of Karnataka, to speak some words.
ವೇದಿಕೆಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಸೀನರಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗಣ್ಯಾತಿ ಗಣ್ಯ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳೇ ಮತ್ತು ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಸಮಾರಂಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಠವನ್ನು ಕಲಿಯತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಉದ್ದೇಶದಿಂದ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ವೃಂದದವರೇ ಮತ್ತು ಶಿಕ್ಷಕ ವೃಂದದವರೇ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನನ್ನ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು. ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟು ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀ ಮಂಜುನಾಥ್ರವರು ಸವಿಸ್ತಾರವಾಗಿ ವಿಷಯವನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಸಮಾರಂಭ ಪ್ರಾಯಶಃ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಮೊದಲು ಎಂದೂ ಆಗಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅನೇಕ ಜನ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಥ್ರೂಔಟ್ ದಿ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಜಾಯಿಂಡ್ ಅಸ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಟು ಲರ್ನ್ ಮೋರ್ things from the intellectual class from this place. ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದಾಗಲಿ ಶುಭವಾಗಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹಾರೈಸ್ತಾ ನನ್ನ ಎರಡು ಈ ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
Thank you so much, sir. Your guidance and encouragement truly inspire us to strive for excellence and innovations. We are grateful for your presence and support today. And with that, we come to an end of this inaugural section. Now I call upon Sri Vatsa to deliver vote of thanks.
So first of all, good morning. I think it's almost afternoon. So sorry for the delay that you have had till now in the events, even in the registrations and all. So now I'll give the vote of thanks for the members present here. So it is my honor and privilege to deliver the vote of thanks on this special occasion, the inaugural function of a college hackathon, Hackademia. First and foremost, I would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest, Sri Suresh Narasimha sir, entrepreneur and mentors of Create Ventures, for taking this time to join us today. Your inspiring words and encouragement have truly set the tone of what promises to be an innovative and energetic event. Thank you for your presence and support, sir. And a heartfelt thanks to Dr. H.N. Subrahmanya, Honorable President of N.E.S of Karnataka. And a special thanks to Achyutana Anantamurthy sir, a huge who is alumni of a national high school. So we are actually glad to have him at a short notice. So he will be here to evaluate on the 24th day. Okay. So thank you, sir, for your time. And huge thanks to Gav Vinayak, our Hack with India representative. He flew all the way from Delhi for you guys. So thank you, Gav. Hope we make this a good session. And a special thanks to our principal, Dr. C. Vijayalakshmi ma'am, for your constant guidance and for always supporting student-driven initiatives like this. And special thanks to Mr. Manjunath sir, Secretary of N.E.S of Karnataka. And I thank Dr. Jayadevappa, Principal of Dr. H.N. College of Engineering, Professor Mamta, Principal, the National PU College. Thank you, ma'am. C. Chaluappa, Vice Principal of theirs, for their support. We are also deeply grateful to our faculty coordinators who have worked tirelessly behind the scenes for their events. Like, we have planned many events after this, so we kindly tell all the participants that there will be a mental session going on after this. So we'll be dropping the banner of our Hackademia outside. So I request the participants to be a part of it, and please come back here to take part in the mentor session. Okay. So our mentors for today is Harshita Batra and Ankit Rai and Vaibhav KM. So they all came from a far, long way for you guys. They'll be here for you 24 hours on site. So if you have any doubts regarding your projects, anything, you can ask them. Okay. So thank you and have a pleasant event. Okay.
Thank you, Srivatha. Thank you all for gathering. I would like to request everyone to assemble in the corridor.
Quadrangle.
Quadrangle.